Hi there, my beautiful Tauruses. Welcome to my channel, Soulight Hypnotherapy. My name is Kirsten, and I have your What Are Their Intimate Desires February reading all laid out for you. This is a reading that's not about you, Taurus. It's about the person that you're thinking the most about, that you're lusting for, that is most on your mind for the month of February, and getting a snapshot into their sexual psyche. What turns them on? What do they find attractive in a mate? How are they presenting themselves to the world sexually? How are they really on the inside? What are their motivations and agendas for and reasons for having sex? What do they get out of it? What will they be doing in the near future? Just a little snapshot of what they'll be dealing with in the near future in the month of February to get their sexual or intimate needs fulfilled, if they get fulfilled at all. This reading's not about you, it's about the person you're thinking about. And I want to say that there's a lot of plausible deniability written into this reading, so try to have fun with it. Don't take it too seriously, okay? Even though I may sometimes talk about topics that are kind of deep, because when you talk about sex, you talk about basically primal urges, and the reasons why people behave the way they behave are deeply created by their sexual makeup, their sexual history, formed at a young age as well. So that being said, please make sure to hit the like button and let me know you like this video, the content of the video. I already have a disclaimer at the beginning saying that, if you're under the age of 18, please don't watch. Please share this video with your adult friends and make sure to comment and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. So that being said, let's get started, Taurus. The card on the bottom of the deck is the Justice card. And this card will tell me just like the general theme around the person that you're thinking about in the month of February, who you're thinking about. They may be dealing with some kind of legal issue in their love life. And that could range from anything from getting married to getting divorced, getting a separation, getting a prenup, getting a restraining order. But somehow there may be some legal issues involved in their love life at this time. Generally, this card in a sex reading means that someone has to be pursued. Someone is being pursued very ardently by an admirer, and it's not easy to win over someone in the relationship, and one has to really go to great lengths to court or to impress the other. The person who is being courted or sought after is very selective about who they'll sleep with, and not easily won over with any old approach. So and then I mentioned again the legal issues that this person could be involved with as well. So those are just some of the issues that might be surrounding their love life at this time. The person that you're thinking about, Taurus, is going through a difficult time. This is what they're expressing to the world right now without any inhibition. This is what they basically are telling the world they are sexually. This is how they express themselves openly. And Ten of Swords is a card about having some issues with sex. Maybe this person is abstaining from sex. They may be going through a difficult, painful time. Maybe they're suffering a loss. Could be a loss through death. Could be a loss through divorce, separation, the end of a relationship, the dissolution of one. But they're carrying that energy in their sexual makeup right now, and that's what they're presenting to the world. That's one scenario. Another scenario of what they could be expressing to the world sexually could be nymphomania. Believe it or not, this card can stand for that. Someone who has trauma, sexual trauma, that is expressing itself through addiction to sex, but that sex is not bringing any sort of satisfaction or gratification. It's just the act of, it's an empty act, and it leaves one feeling even in a worse place than when they began. So hopefully they're not going through that. Either one is, the scenario is, not a happy one. This card also talks about issues of sex causing pain. Sex could cause them pain because of past experiences, possibly a rape. That's one scenario. Again, guys, there's a gamut of them. And I'm talking to a myriad of people. It could be that someone is experiencing painful sex or emotional pain in regards to sex because of a past encounter which maybe they're regretting now. Maybe that encounter left them with an STD. I feel like this person is hurting in some way because of sex. Either they're not getting it at all, or what they're getting is pain, actually physically painful, or there's an emotional mindset attached, and they could be using sex as a type of self-punishment. And I also want to say that someone could be sexually abstinent right now, but that's not voluntary. It's not voluntary. It may be that because they feel they have to be, maybe the other partner isn't able to fulfill them, or maybe the other partner is acting jealous, not communicating well with them, and so that may be the reason for the abstinence as well. So there's several possibilities there. Sorry if my energy level seems low. I am feeling kind of drained last couple of days. Queen of Wands here reflects what really turns, who they are really, who this person is really. So right now I think that they're reflecting, they're going through a really hard time. Painful time, maybe psychologically, emotionally, with a partner, or in their life in general. They've got some issues that they're working out. Who they are really, naturally, when things are all good, I think this person is the Queen of Wands, a very sexy person, very friendly, very sensual and magnetic in their personality, and someone that, the opposite sex chases after, finds attractive. This person is by nature, will be with one partner at a time, but there's always someone kind of waiting around, jumping, ready to jump in, but they keep admirers, let's put it like that. They have great charm, and they have a propensity to give great oral. This is a sex reading, guys. The reading is just going to come from the sex angle and perspective. So if you can't handle the heat, get out to the kitchen. This person by nature, though, always maintains a respectable outer appearance. Respectable to their colleagues, their friends, their family. But behind closed doors, there might be a little bit of a freak here. What turns this person on? They really like an athletic body. The role play of seducing someone younger, innocent or, dangerous, meaning like someone from work, a subordinate, someone you shouldn't be seducing. Also a big turn on is to give someone their first sexual experience, whether that be straight or gay. And of course, they really enjoy the act of oral copulation. So what is this person deriving from sex? We've got the Fool card here. It will explain that. What do they derive from sex? Sex for this person that you're thinking about, Taurus, is an exotic or intoxicating fantasy. It's ecstasy, it's freedom when they're having sex. That's how it feels. They could fantasize about it all day, but when they're engaged in it, it's the fullest expression of self. If the person you're thinking about, Taurus, is a female, she may not think much of men. She may think that men aren't serious or don't take her serious. She may have lost faith in men. And so sex is just a playful experience to be had, not necessarily the expression of love. I also think that if this is a female, this female has a curiosity, an unquenchable curiosity for her sexual partner, and a need for adventure and drama in their life. And this curiosity and this need for drama, newness, new adventure, can cause excitement, can cause surprises, and not necessarily always the happiest of outcomes. Now, if it's a male that you're thinking about, I think that this male, especially depicted by this card, doesn't think about much other than his own penis. He could watch himself getting a blowjob or a hand job all day. He's pretty fascinated with his own penis. Its length, its girth, its utter brilliance. That's what they're focused. The male would be focused on if that's who you're thinking about. So the only penis envy he has is his own. So what does he gain from sex? He just gains, I don't even know how to put that in words. I'm not a man. I can't imagine. I'm trying to go into his head and think how a man like that would be thinking. But so I would say it's more of a turn on than a gain. Okay. So what does this person that you're thinking about, Taurus, find attractive in a partner or mate? Someone who is carefree and comfortable in their body and in their expression. Someone with a beautiful body, and who's free sexually, who expresses that in their mannerisms. If it's a female that they're interested in, they like someone who can be a bit tomboyish, unconventional, dresses nice, not too glitzy, dreamy eyes, and an honest smile, preferring petite framed or athletic and well-toned body. If it's a male that they're interested in, they like intense eyes, strong eyes, a little wild and crazy, attitude or behavior, but always someone who's friendly and welcoming and personable, Again, nicely dressed, but not glitzy. And there has to be just like a real comfortable confidence that this person has. That's what's really appealing. And I feel like whenever this card comes out, that someone has a crush on someone. Someone is very fascinated with one partner. I don't know if this is the person you're thinking about or someone who's thinking about them, but someone has a strong crush on them. Let's just say someone has a strong crush on them, and because it's a general reading, it could be vice versa. You can apply it to the situation. So, did I tell you what their turn-ons were? Yes, I did. All right, so what is this person that you find attractive and that you're thinking about? What are they going to be doing in the near future to get their sexual needs fulfilled or their intimate needs fulfilled? Well, you know, the issue might be, is there going to be a commitment? Or is this commitment, or if there is a commitment, is it going to be dissolved? There might be some legal actions that need to take place in regards to this relationship in some manner. And in some cases, maybe even a restraining order. Because someone is going through an ending, a difficult ending, painful ending, and it might be that curiosity someone teased someone with curiosity, creating this fascination, major crush, obsession, maybe even. And now here in the near future, we've got an unequal relationship in the Six of Pentacles. This is the card that talks about inequality or unbalance in a relationship, and the give and take of the relationship. So someone has more and the other has less, and both have to be willing to work together to make the relationship work. So there's usually some sort of codependence involved here. But as I'm reading it just for sex purposes, I mean, I feel like this person here, if it's a female, is open to new experiences, they're very curious. Maybe they are going to get involved in a relationship that is by rights, maybe not an equal relationship. Maybe there's a difference in the money or in the status or clout or the work that they do, or maybe there is even a racial difference as well. This person is open, that you're thinking about, is open to having that relationship. But here with the Seven of Cups reversed as the clarifier, trying to put it all together, guys. Because this is a card that's about overdoing it, sexual fantasies that aren't coming true, a relationship, an unequal relationship causes imbalance. There's imbalance. Maybe there's emotional imbalance, maybe there's mental imbalance. There was a connection, I think. There was a curiosity, there was a connection. But I think now this person wants to end it. Okay? And the other person, I think, is fascinated, has delusions. This is their dream girl, dream boy. Um, I mean, this card, it doesn't show in here, but normal Six of Pentacles also has a scale for justice, so this could be a legal card as well. But with the Seven of Cups, someone has lost their passion for someone. They tried it out, yeah, but they've lost their passion now. Why have they lost their passion? As a clarifier, I think that the person who was curious, person that you're thinking about, I'm going to read from their point of view. Taurus has other options, right? And the one who has preoccupation with this partner, maybe some delusions or illusions about the relationship. It started off good with the Five of Hearts, but it's gotten into a very uncertain place. This is a card about jealousy, and this could be a card about pathological jealousy as well, or ideas that are a little bit crazy about someone's what they're doing, who they're being with, overthinking, and just constantly thinking about the situation to where it's kind of become weird. So I think that that person's that you're thinking about, I think their curiosity has got them in trouble. And I'm not seeing any definitive, well, this is pretty much, it's over. For them, it's over. And I feel like someone is clinging to the person of your interest. Wanting to remain maybe even begging to stay in their life with the Six of Pentacles. And or it could be vice versa. I'm not sure. When I'm doing readings that are twice removed, it's really hard to tell. So, but I think that I'm coming to this conclusion because of this Justice card here. And the Ten of Swords. So I really do feel like the person that you're thinking about, whoever they're involved with, Taurus, I think that they see the relationship as over, especially a sexual one. It's over. And they just may want, they may just be talking to someone or visiting someone out of charity. And the other one is holding on to delusion that there's something still here, but it might be getting a little obsessed or preoccupied with it. That's the best I can read with these two as the outcome card. I know it's not a very fun scenario. But whoever you're thinking about, Taurus, the person that they're dealing with mainly out of charity, mainly out of some sort of courtesy or respect, maybe out of some kind of obligation, but the passion that was once there is now gone. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading, Taurus, that you found it clarifying. Maybe it brought some of you closure, and that's an excellent thing. Maybe it encouraged some of you. So you guys will have to let me know. And I thank you for tuning in. We'll see you in March. Blessings.